Welcome, intrepid viewers, to the Follicular Frontier, where we'll delve into one of the most compelling theories in the Star Trek universe. No, it's not about warp drive or the Prime Directive, but something much closer to our characters' scalps and shins. Today we explore a hypothesis that has puzzled scholars and fans alike. Does the state of hair predict the quality of Star Trek episodes and films? Join me on this light-hearted expedition through space, time, and facial hair as we seek answers to this cosmic question. But before we engage warp drive, I need you to perform a crucial task. If you're intrigued by our galactic grooming guide, make it so by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the bell to join our crew. Have your own theories or observations about the Star Trek series? Drop your comments below and let's start a conversation as vast as the universe itself. Now, without further ado, let's set our course for the stars and dive into the intriguing world of beards and hairdos that might just hold the key to Star Trek's success. Our journey begins in the somewhat turbulent nebula of Star Trek The Next Generation's first season. Here we find a young Commander William Riker, fresh-faced and beardless, navigating the complexities of new life forms and moral dilemmas. While this season laid the groundwork for what would become one of the most beloved series in the Star Trek saga, the episodes were, shall we say, a bit uneven in their quality. It was a time of exploration not just for the crew of the USS Enterprise, but for the show itself, seeking its identity among the stars.
The early days of Commander Riker, a time when his chin was as smooth as a frame his sails pitch. It's no wonder those initial seasons had fans and critics orbiting in a state of uncertainty. The entertainment value, much like a risky investment, had yet to mature, much like the Commander's eventual beard. But fear not, for every investment has its turning point, and for Riker, that was just around the celestial corner.
As we warp forward to Season 2 of The Next Generation, Commander Riker appears on our screens not just as the first officer we've come to respect, but with a new addition to his command presence, a beard. This isn't just any beard, it's as if the very essence of wisdom, confidence, and narrative depth had woven itself into the facial fibers, heralding a new era of unparalleled storytelling and character development. With Riker's beard as the new standard bearer, episodes like The Best of Both Worlds and Yesterday's Enterprise captivated audiences with their complex narratives and emotional depth. It was though the beard itself was a conduit for creative energy, guiding the USS Enterprise and its crew to new frontiers of excellence. This period, often referred to as the golden era of The Next Generation, was marked by critical acclaim and a legion of fans, new and old, united in their admiration for the series.
From a scientific standpoint, one might hypothesize that Riker's beard has a direct correlation with his enhanced command capabilities and charisma. Riker's beard may well have altered the very fabric of his leadership qualities, creating a resonance field that elevated the narrative complexity and emotional engagement of the episodes. It's a fascinating case study in the symbiotic relationship between character evolution and storytelling depth.
In the expanse of Star Trek lore, few moments have stirred as much controversy and, dare I say, mourning as the scene in Star Trek Insurrection where Commander Riker shaves his beard. This act, seemingly innocuous in the grand tapestry of the universe, sent shockwaves through the fan community, heralding what many perceived as the shave of despair. The film, while possessing its own merits, struggled to resonate with its audience as strongly as its predecessors, leading some to speculate that the loss of Riker's beard was a harbinger of the movie's mixed reception. It's as though the very essence of what made The Next Generation's later seasons so compelling was, in a sense, trimmed away with Riker's beard. The dynamic of the characters, the depth of the storylines seemed less vibrant, less engaging. Could it be that the beard was more than just facial hair, but a symbol of the series' golden age? Let's take a detour to the Bajoran wormhole, where Captain Benjamin Sisko of Deep Space Nine demonstrates another fascinating follicular phenomenon. Much like Riker's transformation, Sisko's journey from a clean-shaven, closely cropped commander to a bearded, bald captain parallels a significant shift in the series' depth and complexity. As Sisko's hair recedes from his head and emerges as a commanding beard, Deep Space Nine delves into darker themes, intricate story arcs, and a more serialized narrative. This transformation is not just skin deep, it mirrors the show's evolution from a space station-based series to a pivotal epicenter in the Star Trek universe. dealing with war, politics, and personal growth.
Ah, the strategic relocation of Captain Cisco's hair. You see, in Ferengi culture, we believe that change in appearance can signify a shift in fortune. For Cisco, his beard became a symbol of wisdom and resilience, much like a seasoned trader who knows when to hold and when to fold. It's no coincidence that as his beard grew, so did the series' acclaim and fan devotion. A wise move indeed, Captain Cisco.
Cisco's transformation and the concurrent ascent of Deep Space Nine into one of the franchise's most critically acclaimed series underscore the mysterious yet undeniable link between character aesthetics and storytelling gravity. As we warp from the glorious visage of Captain Cisco's beard aboard the Defiant, we navigate towards another quadrant of the Star Trek cosmos, where Captain Catherine Janeway of the USS Voyager commands not just a starship, but a significant place in Star Trek hair lore. In the early seasons of Voyager, Janeway's hairstyles were as varied as the Delta Quadrant's uncharted territories, ranging from more elaborate, coiffed designs to simpler, more practical looks as the series progressed.
That's why her hair is so big, it's full of secrets.
This evolution in Janeway's appearance subtly mirrors Voyager's own journey, from the uncertainty and formality of being flung across the galaxy to the pragmatism and resilience developed in the face of countless challenges. As Janeway's hair transitions to a more straightforward and manageable style, it reflects the series' shift towards a focus on survival, unity, and the relentless pursuit of a path home.
One could argue that this adaptation represents an evolutionary response to the environment. Just as a species adapts to its surroundings, Janeway's practical hairstyle adaptation could be seen as an external manifestation of Voyager's internal adaptations to the unpredictable and often hostile Delta Quadrant.
Janeway's journey from elaborate updos to a more functional cut provides an external visual cue of the character's growth, leadership, and the series' evolution from exploration to endurance and ingenuity. It's yet another strand in the rich tapestry of Star Trek that links characters' development with visual storytelling. Charting a course from the adaptive styles of Captain Janeway in the uncharted expanse of the Delta Quadrant, we set our sights on a more familiar star system, yet a different timeline. Star Trek Strange New Worlds beckons us back to the era of Captain Christopher Pike, a figure whose command style and distinguished hair coif signal a return to the exploratory spirit of Star Trek. Observant fans have discerned a compelling pattern. Episodes showcasing Pike with notably voluminous or meticulously groomed hair often seem to herald some of the series' most engaging narratives and character explorations. As we stand on the cusp of Season 3's production, the anticipation builds not only for the adventures that await us, but also for the evolution of Pike's iconic hairstyle. Will the trend continue with higher hair heralding higher quality? Only time will tell, but the correlation thus far is as intriguing as it is amusing. It's as if Pike's hair serves as a barometer for the series' atmospheric pressure, with each strand meticulously aligned with the stars to guide us through the narratives ahead.
One might be tempted to explore the aerodynamic properties of Captain Pike's hair and its potential influence on his command decision-making. Could Pike's carefully sculpted hair enhance his mental acuity, much like the streamlined hull of a starship cuts through the cosmic winds? As we eagerly await Season 3, let us observe not just the unfolding stories, but the height and style of Pike's hair, for it may yet reveal secrets of leadership and narrative gravity in the universe of Star Trek.
As our voyage through the follicular phenomena of Star Trek comes to a close, we've explored the curious correlations between Riker's beard, Janeway's hair, and the perceived quality of episodes and films within this vast universe. Of course, the reason for this is clear. Star Trek, as a general rule, gets better by Season 3 of any series. By Year 3, with the exception of the original series, obviously, most shows find their voice and are able to make better episodes. Of course, this theory is just a jest, and there are perfectly fine episodes from the early seasons of every show. However, there's always the Waddy to prove just the opposite. From the smooth chin of a young Cisco to the commanding coif of Captain Pike, we've seen how something as simple as hair can become a focal point for discussions about character development, narrative depth, and even the evolution of a series. But the conversation doesn't end here. What have you noticed about the hairstyles of your favorite Star Trek characters? Do you have your own theories about how they might reflect the quality of the episodes or the arcs of the characters? Share your thoughts and observations in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this exploration of the final Follicular Frontier, Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our future voyages. Live long and prosper.